film opens in Los Angeles, where humans coexist with orcs, elves, and fairies. Officer Dayl Ward is out on the streets with his partner, Nick Jakoby, who is the world's first orc cop. Jakoby is grabbing a burrito when an orc gangster emerges from a shop and blasts Ward with a shotgun. A while later, Ward is ready to go back to the force. He is struggling to keep his house that he shares with his wife, Sherry, and daughter, Sophia. Sophia hates that her dad is a cop because she worries he'll get killed. They see a video from Joe Rogan interviewing an orc as they discuss Jakoby being on the force. The other orcs hate Jakoby as they consider him a traitor. Ward dislikes having him as a partner because he blames Jakoby for him getting shot. Sherry then makes him go outside to deal with a fairy that's attacking the bird feeder. Ward takes a broom and whacks the fairy to death. Ward and Jakoby ride together, with Ward openly blaming Jakoby for the shooting incident. After driving through the wealthy Elftown neighborhood, they arrive at work where a few rotten cops, Pollard, Hicks, and Brown, mock Jakoby when he's not around. When Ward is assigned to be on patrol with Jakoby for the day, he protests to Sergeant Ching, but she doesn't care for his complaints. Ward and Jakoby head downtown to handle a disturbance, meeting with Sheriff Rodriguez. A crazy man named Serling is waving a sword around and yelling nonsense. With the officers drawing their weapons, Serling surrenders and is taken into custody. On the ride back to the precinct, Serling pukes in the back of the car before starting to speak Orcish to Jakoby, saying he has a message from an organization called the Shield of Light, telling him to remember the old ways and how a prophecy has chosen him, and that Ward is blessed. Ward is later approached by Captain Perez, along with two men, Yamahara and Arkashian, who order Ward to record Jakoby admitting that he let Ward's shooter get away. Serling is interrogated by an elf FBI agent, Candemir, and his partner, Montu. The agents ask Serling what he knows about two elf sisters, Layla and Tikka. Serling knows that Layla is a dark elf, part of the Inferni clan that wants to resurrect the Dark Lord, an evil entity that was defeated 2,000 years earlier by the Nine Armies. Layla and her minions aim to resurrect a dark force using 3 magic wands. Layla, a bright, can wield a wand safely. Montague suggests finding Tikka to set a trap for Layla. During a patrol, Ward confronts Jakoby about an incident. They respond to a disturbance on Abrams Street, facing gunfire from an unseen assailant. After a shootout, they find burnt bodies in a house. Tikka, possessing a wand, is discovered. Ward contacts Ching and other cops about the wand. They demand Ward comply or face death. While Ward considers killing Jakoby, he learns Jakoby let a shooter escape, mistaking an orc for the culprit. Knowing that the human officers would kill the kid on the spot, Jakoby let him get away on a fire escape. Moments later, Ching and the officers step outside. Ward spins around quickly and shoots them all dead, but Pollard is the only one hanging on for his life. Jakoby attempts to arrest Ward until they are approached by a gang led by wheelchair-bound Poison, who knows about the wand and wants it for himself so that he can walk again. Ward and Jakoby take Tikka and head into their van as the gangsters start attacking. The officers drive away as the gangsters pursue them. The gangsters shoot at them, but Ward and Jakoby are able to shake most of them off. They find a place to hide briefly until more gangsters come after them. One of them finds the wand and tries to grab it, but it causes him to explode and kill those around him. Layla and her minions arrive at the Abrams house and find Pollard dying before Layla finishes the job. She then finds another Inferni elf, Larica, who is stuck to the walls. She tells Layla that Tikka got away with the wand, and she slashes Larica's throat. The elves then come across a family that they kill for more information on the wand's whereabouts. Candemir and Montague later come upon the crime scene at the Abrams house, and Candemir knows Layla has lost the wand, making her vulnerable. Ward, Jakoby, and Tikka walk through a sleazy Orcumen strip club. Poison and his gang find them and once again threaten them for the wand, but Layla and her minions show up and slaughter Poison and his gang. Another shootout happens, forcing the trio to run again. They run into a nearby convenience store where they find a place to hide. While tending to their wounds in a bathroom, Ward and Jakoby discuss their relationship. Although Ward doesn't think of them as friends, he does tell Jakoby that he shouldn't want to be like him. Despite Jakoby previously stating he wishes he were because he sees Ward as fearless, Rodriguez shows up to the store after hearing about Ward killing the officers. He orders Ward to cuff Jakoby since everyone suspects him anyway, and Jakoby willingly relents. Rodriguez is then shot dead as the elves drive up and crash through the store, shooting at the cops. The trio fight back, shooting at the elves before getting away. The trio are then found by a group of orc gangsters belonging to the Fakteeth clan. After Ward mocks them, they get beaten and dragged to a church that serves as their lair. The orcs bring them to their leader, Dorhu. He wants the wand as well, and he mocks Jakoby for being unblooded. After the cops refuse to give up the wand, Dorju orders them to be executed. The guards drag Ward and Jakoby to a pit, and Dorhu orders his son Mikey to execute Jakoby. However, Mikey can't bring himself to do so because he is the young orc that Jakoby let get away. Dorhu allows Mikey to go home and Dorha shoots Jakoby, letting his body fall into the pit. Tika then pulls out the wand and uses it to resurrect Jakoby and raise his body up. The other orcs are astonished and kneel before Jakoby, believing him to be the one the prophecy spoke of. The three then leave. Tika then speaks English for the first time, now that she knows she can trust Ward and Jakoby. She explains that she took the wand because she knew Lila wanted to bring back the Dark Lord, and she had sent Lorica to kill her, but Tika took the wand herself. The use of the wand took a toll on her, and it's starting to kill her. She tells them that the Shield of Light can help them if they take her to a pool back at the Abrams house. Ward and Jakoby bring Lalila back to the house. Layla and the other dark elves show up and battle the cops. Ward and Jakoby manage to kill the elves, and Jakoby appears to shoot Lila dead. They then take Tika to the pool beneath a tree, but Layla emerges still alive. When she tries to get the wand, Ward grabs it himself. It starts to glow and he doesn't explode, meaning he is a bright. Tika tells him a war word to cast a spell, which Ward repeats, causing the wand to blast Lila to smithereens. Outside, authorities arrive just as they witness the explosion. Ward and Jakoby look for Tika, but she's gone. The officers are in the hospital and are approached by Candemir and Montague. Although Jakoby tries to explain everything that happened, Ward denies that there was ever a wand and that gangsters killed the corrupt officers. Ward and Jakoby are commemorated for their heroism. Pollard, Brown, Hicks, and Ching are also honored alongside Rodriguez, with Ward expressing his hatred for that fact. Jakoby tells him to let it go, since at least they know the truth. Sherry and Sophia are there to support Ward, while he and Jakoby notice Tika walking among the crowd, smiling at them.